Hello and welcome back to the Squirrelhead YouTube channel. And today, well, actually tomorrow morning, about 3 o'clock in the morning, pre-season game number 6. It'll be Liverpool versus our legendary rivals AC Milan. Now, this will be the only game I won't be able to watch because there's a lot of stuff going on today that I've got to be doing. I'm going to have a very busy day tomorrow as well, and I can't actually get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to like I did with the game the other day. But I will still do a catch-up video about the game once I've managed to watch it, or if I manage to watch the highlights and stuff like that, see what happens in the game and stuff like that anyway. But this is a preview of what I'm expecting. Now, obviously, my preview of the Chelsea game obviously was a bit different because I was expecting to see the likes of Daniel Sturridge and people like that, Emre Can and all that stuff in that game, and obviously that didn't happen. Like, you know, we had a very, very different lineup to what we could have had, what I thought we should have had. But I think this is the game where we'll have quite a few changes, some positive changes and stuff like that as well. Now, the people that we've got unavailable now, unfortunately, the news broke late last night that Carriers has fucking broken his hand. So he's done something to his hand. Don't know what he was doing in training. What, were they kicking bricks at him or something? But he's out for 2 months. So it looks like we're going to be Mignolet for a while, unless for some reason they decide to start Manninger. But I imagine it'll go to Mignolet. So I'm sure we'll see a good look, Ma, no hands performance from Mignolet. So that'll be exciting to see. And unfortunately, Grujic is unavailable as well. Now, I didn't realise that Grujic suffered a concussion the other day in the Chelsea game. So when I said that I was disappointed with his performance, I didn't realise he'd had a concussion. So, you know, speedy recovery to the guy, because concussions are no joke. So he obviously, those two out straight away. Obviously, we don't have Sacco, Gomez and Matip. We don't have them available either. So it looks like we'll be going with Klavan and Lovren as centre-backs, Mignolet in goal, Moreno as left-back, and Nathaniel Klein, I'm hoping, will be coming in as right-back. Otherwise, I'm not sure. I don't want to see Andre Wisdom there. I want to start seeing our first-team regulars in this team. Moving into the midfield and such like that, I want to see the likes of Henderson, Emre Can, Wijnaldum. I want to see those guys starting to get into the team. What are they going to bring us? Milner. Everybody that I would expect to see in a first team shirt. That's who I want to start seeing. Maybe Adam Lallana can get in there, get some 45 minutes as well. Who else have we got? Maybe Markovic. I would like to see Markovic, you know, get some game time as well. Obviously the likes of Sadio Mane, Coutinho, Firmino as well. Firmino had a very difficult game against Chelsea. He was very isolated and didn't get a lot of chances. And one chance he did get, put it in the back of the net and it was offside. But this is where I would like to see Daniel Sturridge or Divock Origi, someone like that. Maybe even Benteke, but I don't actually think that they're over there at the moment. So it could just be Sturridge. But I want to see what this partnership could be like with Sadio Mane, Daniel Sturridge, Coutinho, Firmino. I want to see what that's all about. Maybe some of the youngsters, because some of the young guys have been doing really well. Ejaria, Alexander-Arnold, Brannigan, Ojo. I'll get those guys involved as well. I think it's a good game to get them involved, but I do want to start seeing a lot more of our first team getting into these last couple of pre-season games, because they're against pretty big teams. They're going to be pretty hard games, and I just want to see what we're actually going to be like coming into, you know, the start of the Premier League season. What am I expecting from this game? I'm expecting a bit more of a competitive game than the Chelsea game. If you look at the Chelsea game as a whole, it was a pretty drab affair. It wasn't the best game. It was pretty shit from both sides, apart from obviously they got their goal by Gary Cahill header. Aside from that, though, both teams didn't really have the greatest amount of chances. So I do want to start seeing a bit more creativity. The thing that I took from the Chelsea game is that we started out way too slow. We didn't get into the game until about maybe 30 minutes into the first half, and then kick on a little bit from there. But we didn't do enough. We need to come out firing in games, because we're not always going to have that 30 minutes to be able to build up and like pass around and learn what the opposition is going to be like. We need to come out firing sometimes, and that's a little bit of a difference that I would like to see in this game. Come out firing, come out with a purpose, come out trying to create, score goals, put them under pressure. AC Milan, this isn't the strongest AC Milan team of all time. We've come up against much stronger in the past. Obviously, we've got history in this fixture. Obviously, going way back to the Champions League victory in the 2005-2006 season. But I mean, you know, it's just one of those. Like, it was 2005. I had a bad sleep. I'm allowed to forget some stuff sometimes. But yes, we have got history in this fixture. But I want to see us take it a lot more seriously. Get creating chances, and just go for it. Basically, go for it. Get some of the guys, the first team regulars that we are going to be using in the Premier League. Because if we're not using first team regulars in these pre-season matches, then when we start to come to like the first games of the season and stuff like that, then they won't have really had the amount of time, the amount of game time that they should have had to prepare for the Premier League. Let's start using those guys now and give them the best shot that they've got at getting some experience, getting some minutes, getting some goals, defending goals, creating chances, everything that we need them to do. Because after this we've only got 2 games left, and then we're kicking in to the Premier League season. So, anyway, as I said before, I won't be getting up that early to watch this game, but I will be doing a review after the game, after I've watched it or watched some highlights of the game anyway. So if you've enjoyed this video, please drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new around here, let me know what you think we should be doing as a club in this game and in the next couple of friendlies, and I will catch you later.